Well, good evening and welcome into the QwikCut Sports Network here in the land of MacArthur High School in Hollywood, Florida. Once again, my name is Conrad Volch. It's my ultimate privilege and pleasure to bring you the live action here for the 2025 AYFL Super Bowl Saturday games. Coming up in just a few seconds, it will be the Miami Pal Chiefs against the Pompano Eagles. And what a day of football it has been for everyone that has come down and gotten to participate and compete. But we still got this 12U game and 13U game left. So for this game and the final game, it will be 4 10-minute quarters. We saw 4 6-minute quarters for the 6U game. And for from the 7U game to the 11U game, we saw 4 8-minute quarters, and now we'll see 4 10-minute quarters. Looks like the Pompano Eagles are going to be in. They're going to be in white with the white helmets with the gold eagle wings on the side, and the Miami Pal Chiefs are going to be in black uniforms with the gold numbers and white helmets. Kicking off are the Chiefs. We'll get this thing going for the 12U Super Bowl. And here we go. Ball is collected right around the 25-yard line. Oh, they do a little switcheroo, and they've got a big lane. And he is tackled right around the 47. That's number 7, Joshua Goodrum on the return. And the Eagles will start on the positive side of the field to begin the game. That is a huge start to get things going here. This will be the third and final team for this Eagles squad here in the Super Bowls today. This will be the one and only team for the Chiefs, but I mean, perfect trickery here, because you never would expect to see a team do that on the opening kickoff, but they did. You take a risk, you hope it pays off, and for the Eagles, they find themselves at the 46-yard line of the Chiefs. Starting things off super heavy with 6-man front here. A split. 3 receivers out to the right. And it's thrown up into the air. Oh my gosh, it's dropped. They were looking for number 0 of Harold Wesley III, and he just dropped it. That was a touchdown if he would have caught it. So that'll stop the clock. 9:47 to go here in the first quarter. And this will be a handoff. This is taken here by Nevon Smith. So this will be 3rd and 5. And another handoff to Smith. Good, strong run there. So Smith needed 5, and he got 5. So move the chains, 1st and 10 for the Pompano Eagles to start the first quarter.
Let's go defense!
On the scoreboard. And this will be another good push there. So the Pompano Eagles, I mentioned earlier that the Boynton Beach team, there was only one 3-loss team to make the entire Super Bowl. Well, I lied. The Pompano Eagles for this 12U division are one of 2 3-loss teams to make it to the Super Bowl. And get this, they started the season 0-3, ran the table, including the playoffs, and now that's how they got near the day. And how about this for a touchdown run? Navon Smith from the 31-yard line. Touchdown, Eagles. That opening drive took 1 minute and 45 seconds. That's all the time they needed, and it started on the kick return that got up to the positive 47-yard line. And we'll see if they line up to do a 2-point kick or if they go for a 1-point try. Looks like they're going to line up for a 1-point try here. Here we go. And there's going to be a whistle. Looks like there's a penalty. It's going to be offsides on the Chiefs. They were going to hand the ball off to Jonathan Paul. So that'll move the ball from the 2 to about the 1.5-yard line because it's half the distance to the goal. Replay the untimed down for the point after. Snap is back. Quarterback looking around, and he's tackled in the backfield. Alexander Toledo could not find a man open, but nonetheless they lead 6-0 over Miami Powell. And again, it started on that kick return, getting it all the way back to the positive side of the field. And we'll see what Miami Powell can do on their first drive pending the kickoff here. The Eagles will kick it off from their own 40. 2 deep men back for the Chiefs. And that's caught by the far man, number 2, trying to sneak away. That was brought down there by Joshua Goodrum. And Miami Powell will start from their own 40. Again, this game and the 13U game will be 4 10-minute quarters. This will be handed off to number 1. He cuts it inside and gets tripped up. Nearly stayed on his feet. He'll get it across the 50 down to the 46-yard line for a first down. It's a good run around the outside. He really didn't. It looked like he just maybe ran into someone. This will be number 7 going around the other side. He slips a tackle, and he'll be brought down there by Jonathan Paul. But there is a flag down, might be holding. No, it's going to be a face mask on Pompano. So add 15. They're going to spot the football at the 35-yard line. for Miami Powell. Miami Powell, perfect season on the line. Back to pass is number 4, slips a tackle, slips another tackle, still running, goes past another guy. I think he's gonna go, cuts it back in the middle. It's a touchdown for Miami Powell. A 35-yard scamper by the quarterback. Oh my. So how about that? We've seen a 31-yard rushing touchdown by the Eagles, and now we've seen a 35-yard rushing touchdown by Miami Powell. And they're going to go for the 2-point kick. The quarterback who just ran it in is also out at kicker. His holder is number 5. 7:06 left here in the first quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. So less than 3 minutes into the first quarter, and we've got ourselves 2 touchdowns scored. That's very good movement there for the big man, number 4 of Miami Powell. Put a couple guys on skates. I mean, just couldn't have run it any better than he did. Completely untouched all the way to the end zone. So 7:06 left here in the first quarter. Pompano will have a chance to respond. In Miami Powell in the black jerseys with the golden numbers and white helmets. Pompano in all whites with the golden eagle wings on the helmets. They're going to run all the way back to the 5 to collect the football. And they'll be stopped right around the 15-yard line. And we've got multiple flags flying in for something that happened away from the play. We'll see what the verdict is on that. Going to be a personal foul on Miami Powell. So that'll add 15 yards off rip to the Pompano Eagles. 8-6 Miami Powell here in the first quarter. So 1st and 10 from the 30. Eagles trying to shimmy back and forth. That's going to be about a 2-yard gain. So 6:30 to play. 2nd and about 7. And not a whole lot of room to run. And that's going to be a penalty marker. Quarterback Alexander Toledo goes flying backwards. It's going to be a personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. That's going to set up the Eagles beautifully here. So Pompano will have it 1st and 10 from their own 46. Down to 6 minutes to go. They'll hand it off to number 3. He's got a huge head of steam, pushing 2 bodies ahead of him. Navon Smith definitely ate a Snickers before the game started, because you're not you when you're hungry if you don't eat a Snickers. 9-yard run brings up 2nd and 1. They give it to Smith again, cuts it to the right, and he'll make it all the way up to the 40-yard line for another Eagle first down. And we're going to have a break for water. So 5:22 left in the first quarter. 8-6 Miami Pal over Pompano. Only difference in this game is a 2-yard kick after 2-point kick after touchdown. And this is the 3rd Pompano Eagles team to be in the Super Bowl. First one was in the 7U game. They fell to the PPO Bengals 24-0. The next one they were in was the 9U game. They were up 19-0 at halftime and fell to the Boynton Bulldogs 20-19. Can they have some redemption here in the 12U game and bring home a win for their club? We shall see. Got a 2-yard gain on the run here. But they have the 2nd most teams in the Super Bowls behind the Boynton Beach Bulldogs with 6. Eagles taking some time to get organized. And that is blown up before it starts. Hand got a little close to the face mask area, but that was heavy defense there. There's number 8 and I think number 10 that got there. They got there right as the handoff exchange happened. Number 99 comes in for Miami Pal. 3rd and 13 for the Eagles. They need the 30 for a first down. They're sitting at the 43. Two receivers to the left in pistol. Tries to run out of a tackle and he's sacked. 99 who just subbed in sacks Alexander Toledo in Eagle right at the 50. Came in virtually untouched. And this will force the Eagles to punt. Number 50, Anthony Von Statena, back to kick for Pompano. Number 1 is the deep man for Miami Pal. Very close to an offsides. Low snap, it's punched forward. It's going to take a weird roll. It'll take a Miami Pal roll back towards the 34. See where they spot it. It's going to be about the 31-32 yard line. And they'll have their second possession of the quarter with 2:51 left. With 2:51 left here in the first quarter. Eight to 6 is your score in favor of Miami Pal. Number 4 is proven to be a dangerous runner. That's their quarterback. He's going to take it again. He's busting around the right side. He's got two Eagles draped all over him. And he'll be tackled right around the 50. And a Chiefs first down. Ball will be spotted at the Chief 40 line. So 2:43 to go in this first quarter. Miami Powell pushing. Snap it to number 4. He hands it to number 1. And a head of steam here for number 1. Flag comes in. They get it up to about the 38. We'll see if this is a holding call and if it's coming back. Actually, no, it's going to be a personal foul face mask against the Eagles. So add 15 more to the end of the run. And that'll be placed at the 33-yard line. Timeout, Pompano. So Pompano will burn its first timeout here in the first half. And Miami Powell has found a groove here. Again, they scored on a 35-yard rushing touchdown by their quarterback, who then turned around and kicked the 2-point kick to take the full lead, 8-6 against this Pompano Eagles squad. And Pompano 0-2 in the Super Bowls today, trying to be the only team to win it for their club today. And they are one of 3 teams to represent here in the 2025 AYFL Super Bowls. Miami Powell, this is their only squad that made it to the championships. 2:35 left here in the first quarter. 8-6 Chiefs. 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to pass is number 4. He's going to go deep. He's got a man. Touchdown, Chiefs! That's going to go down as a 34-yard passing touchdown from number 4 to number 5. And just like that, it is 14-6. And Miami Powell's going to go for the 2-point kick. So the 2 that just connected, number 5 who just caught the touchdown will hold, and number 4 who just threw the touchdown will kick it. Snap is, they're going to try a throw, and it's in the end zone to number 1. So that'll be a 1-point try instead of a 2-point try. But a little bit of trickery there. But look at this pass here. Just an absolute beauty of a throw. Had the receiver beat. And that is how we got to the score of 15-6. It's a 6-point touchdown to put it at 14-6, and a 1-point try successful to make it 15-6. 9-point lead for Miami Powell. Number 4 out to kick. 2 deep men for the Eagles. He bounced and it goes almost over the head of the Eagles guy. And they are very fortunate they did not touch that. Smart decision by Camden Hussey. And the Eagles will take over at their own 14. The ball had already gone over his head, so very, very smart to not try and touch it. All right, here we go. 2:29 left here in the first quarter. 15-6, Miami Powell over Pompano. Oh wait, it is for Miami Powell. So the Eagles did touch it. I thought they did not. So Miami Powell in prime territory to go up by at least 3 scores here. So they did say that Hussey did touch it, but they could not advance the ball for some reason. So that'll be second and about 10 from the 14. Back to passes, number 4, looking for an open man. Can't find anybody, being dragged from behind. Still running, takes about 3 guys to bring him down. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Actually lost a yard. So Castro can't find an open man. So that'll bring up 3rd and 11 for Miami Powell. Two receivers to the left and right. They motion number 2. Castro throws it up in the air. It's caught by number 1. He's going to go upfield. Contact at the 1. Touchdown, Chiefs! A 15-yard catch and run by number 1. Look at this collision. He got just inside the pylon. But we've got an injured player in the end zone. I think it's one of the Eagles. So number 1 caught the 1-point try on the last touchdown drive. And now he has scored a touchdown of his own. I hope the player in the end zone is okay. And I think it was one of the Pompano Eagles that got hurt. And he is up and he seems to be okay. That's good to see. I think that was number 20 of Mekhi Clark, I think. I think it also might be Justin D'Alessandro. Hard to see from this distance. But either way, very encouraged to see that the player that got hurt on that play is okay. And Miami Powell will go out to attempt the 2-point try. They went for the 2-point and faked it and did a 1-point try. We'll see if they stick to the kick. 1 for 1 on 2-point tries, and that one is no good. So the 2-point try is no good. It keeps the score at 21-6 in favor of Miami Powell. The Pompano Eagles find themselves in a 15-point hole after that mistake on the kickoff return. Again, I thought from my vantage point that nobody touched the ball, so it would have just been downed. But they said that it was a turnover and possession went to the Chiefs. And the Chiefs took advantage and threw a 15-yard touchdown pass to take a 15-point lead. So still a 2-possession game for the Eagles. Minute 24 left here in the first quarter. Pompano's got 2 timeouts. And there's a penalty marker down. I think there's a false start on the kick. Looked like one of the guys closest to the press box went across the line before the kicker kicked the ball. So they're going to back it up 5 yards and make him re-kick it. So thank you. I just looked at the live chat, and thank you, Rashad D. Thomas. So because Pompano failed to recover the kick, which was a live ball, and Powell recovered it, they just couldn't advance it. So that's what happened on that play. So Pompano picks it up, and that's a stiff arm, another stiff arm. Good hard run back there by Harold Wesley III. It looks like there's a chop block penalty on the kickoff. No, actually, it's, yes, a chop block on the receiving team. So that'll back the Eagles up. They keep the ball. So they'll spot it. Looks like they're going to spot it right around the 15. So Pompano will have about 85 yards to get to pay dirt. Minute 13 left here in the first quarter. And that's a face mask. There come all the flags from everywhere. You can see that from Orlando. So that'll be a free 15 yards for the Eagles. They didn't even have to sell that. That whipped the head around of the running back. The football placed at the 30. Clock is going down under a minute left here in the first quarter. Hand it off to their running back. Head of steam into traffic. Got a 4-yard gain. Again, Navon Smith has been their best running back in this game. It's like when you see a dog run on a treadmill when they're so happy to be able to go as fast as they can. That's Smith. You just hand him the ball and he turns into a rocket. 2nd and 5. They mark it at the 35. They snap it right before the end of the quarter. Smith runs it upfield, and he'll fall backwards just enough for a first down, and that is how the first quarter will end. So Miami Powell scores 21 unanswered, and they lead by 15 here at the end of the first quarter. But it's been a game of craziness, collisions, and we're just getting started. We'll have 3 more quarters to go. Second quarter coming up here on the QwikCut Sports Network here for the AYFL Super Bowl.
Congratulations, you've made it to the playoffs. Now it's time for a highlight to get you noticed. I'd like to introduce you to the Hall of Fame Scouting Academy, founded by Pro Football Hall of Fame members. Our football experts craft highlight reels that get coaches watching, and Pro Football Hall of Famers like myself do film evaluations to help get athletes noticed.
All right, we welcome you back to the QwikCut Sports Network here in Hollywood, Florida. Fresh 10 minutes on the clock, and we're ready for the second quarter between Miami Powell and the Pompano Eagles. Once again, my name is Conrad Volch. It's my ultimate pleasure and privilege to bring you the live action today for the 2025 AYFL Super Bowl games. And we've got a offsides on Miami Powell, as the player who did it does a quick little 5 push-ups. It's number 51 for the Chiefs. They'll move the ball to the 45, and a 1st and 5 here for the Eagles. I don't think the quarterback was ready for that, but he tries to pick it up and make something out of nothing. And he gets run into by a couple Chiefs. Big number 99 and number 6 in on the tackle. So 2nd and 11 for the Eagles. 3 receivers to the right. Looking for an open man. He's got the long distance. Can he make the phone call? No, he can't. Ball lands at the 25. The receiver was down at the 20. Honestly, wouldn't have mattered anyway, as the Eagles are called for a holding. Alexander Toledo put everything he had into it. Great couple quarterbacks matched up here in this game. Always love seeing guys that have rockets for arms. And that's what we're seeing here in this 12U Super Bowl. So 2nd down and 20. Back at the 30. Back to pass. Caught there by, wow, he is slammed to the ground. And they're going to say he was down by contact, and the ground cannot cause a fumble. And they threw that out to Navon Smith. Alexander Toledo under duress a little bit. Found the first open man he could find, and that was a Hulk slam onto the ground, almost. .8:30 to go here in the second quarter. Pompano trying to cut back this lead of Miami Powell. Toledo back to pass. And he jumps up, and that's a catch. Wow. That was a jump pass by Toledo, and he found his big receiver, Harold Wesley III, but that'll be a 4th and 13. So it looks like the Eagles are going to just punt it away here. Back to kick will be Camden Hussey. One of the players on the field is Camden Hussey. Actually, this is going to be, looks like number 50 of Anthony Von Statena. Oh, it's a fake. Oh, they throw it to the punter, and he can't get it in open space. It's tackled by number 23, and Miami Powell is set up 1st and 10 from the Eagle 30. I like the idea, but there really wasn't too much to gain there. So clock will stop with 7:11 on the board, just like the convenience store. And Miami Powell just 30 yards away from punching in another touchdown. This will be handed off. Oh my gosh, what a step and turn. That's number 13. That's about a 7-yard gain. Actually might make it a 6-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 4 from the 25. This will be handed off to number 1. Running around the right side, going faster as he runs, pulls up, pushes a man down, dragging a couple defenders, and he'll be down at around the 3. 1st and goal from the 3 for the Miami Powell Chiefs. Number 1 has a 15-yard touchdown and a successful 1-point try catch. And Miami Powell in prime position to try and punch it in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 4. Two running backs in the backfield. Number 4 passes it, caught, touchdown. That's caught by number 2 in the end zone for a 4-yard score. (27-6). Miami Powell over Pompano. They've scored 27 unanswered since they were down 6-0. Here comes the kick. 5 is the holder, 4 the quarterback is the kicker. Snap is high, kick is blocked. They can't advance it. So back-to-back 2-point kicks have been unsuccessful. And it's 27-6, Miami Powell. What a start for this Chiefs team. Again, the only club from Miami Powell to be in the Super Bowl games today. Had to wait till the late night hour for the 12U match, but again, great crowds all day today. So Miami Powell will kick it off to the Eagles. Again, Eagles started the season 0-3, 26-13, 26-12, and a 13-0 loss to start the season. Then they went crazy against Hallandale, 47-0, and then that was all she wrote on their way to the Super Bowl game tonight. Kick was picked up there, still going, by Navon Smith. Had to run all the way back to the 2 to pick it up. Not a bad return. He gets it to the 25-yard line for the Eagles. So the Eagles down by 21. Trying to put a drive together. See if they can cut into this lead. First and 10. Ball is at the 24-yard line for the Eagles. And we've got a timeout called by Miami Powell, their first one of the first half. Again, a beautiful night tonight here in Hollywood, Florida. 74 degrees this evening. Feels like, 73 degrees. Feels like 77. Supposed to get down to 69 degrees tonight at midnight. Just a perfect night for some football. Again, we'll have one more game after this one. That will be the 13U matchup between the Miramar Wolverines and the Boynton Bulldogs. Boynton has had a team in every game except the 7U and the 12U game, which is taking place right now. $5:39 left in the second quarter. Quick handoff for the Eagles. About a 1-yard gain there. Not much there. So 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. Both running backs in three-point stances in the backfield. And just nowhere to go for this Eagles squad. So 3rd down and about 8.5. There's the cheerleaders for Miami Powell in those. It's like a blue and goldish with stars on their uniforms. 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. It's like a busted play, and the quarterback will take it himself and nearly broke free. Alexander Toledo scampers to make it a 4th and 2. Him and his running back ran into each other. But sometimes you got to take it yourself and see what happens. Here we go, handoff. 4th and 2, and they got plenty. Mr. Navon Smith on the carry. We'll have a timeout on the field. So 3:51 left here in the second quarter. 27-6, Miami Powell over Pompano. And last season, this game went to the Miramar Wolverines. The year before that, the Boynton Beach Bulldogs won the 12U game. So there will be a different winner this year. So the clock has started. Under 4 to play here in this first half. Toledo hands it off, and not a whole lot there. That's going to be a loss of 4. Vaughn Smith is their fastest runner. They just, ever since that first drive, Miami Pal has just had an answer for him. Hasn't been too much to find. So 2nd and 14. Down to 3 minutes to go here in the first half. That's handed off, and open field tackle in the backfield by number 23 on the Chiefs. And that'll bring up 4th down. Or no, that'll bring her up 3rd down, excuse me. 3rd and 15 for Miami Pal. So here we go, 3rd and 15. They need just before the 50 for a first down. Trips to the right. Toledo back to pass. In trouble. Throws it downfield, but too far for his receiver. And it's 4th down. So the Eagles will send out their punting unit. Anthony Von Statina back to kick. Minute 55 left until halftime. High snap. Statina gets it off. Takes a Eagle bounce to the 45. And that's where the Chiefs will start from their own 45. Minute 46 to go here in the first half. So here we go. Miami Pal, 2 timeouts and a $1.46 to see if they can get in the end zone again. So number 4 at quarterback. We'll hand it off to number 13. Not a whole lot of room to run. First one there for Pompano was number 14 of Carliac Crawley. Makes it 2nd and 13, loss of 3 on the play. Number 1 is in the backfield with number 4. Trips to the right. They need the opposite 45 for a first down. They will pass. They throw it to number 2. Missed tackle. And it's a wide open field. pushing people off, and he's still going, and he will be all the way down to the 35-yard line. That is a 23-yard catch and run for the Chiefs. Again, clock stops to place the ball. I mean, he pushed a tackler there, hopped over him. Pushed off another guy, must have missed like 4 tackles. Number 1 again, running near the corner, trying to run around the outside, gets away, and he'll be out of bounds after he crosses the marker once more. Excuse me. That'll be another move those chains first down for Miami Powell. .30 seconds to go here in the first half. Chiefs lead 27-6 over the Eagles. Here we go. Number 4, back to pass. In trouble. Runs away. And will toss it into the end zone. And it's not caught. The receiver thought he caught it, but I think he was out of the back of the end zone. So 2nd and 10 with 21 seconds left. Great shakeaway there. Yeah, he could not get the 1 foot in. He was out of the back of the end zone. Better angle here. Yeah, I think he was, oh, that's close. He was very close. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Number 4, under duress again, trying to find an open man. He finds a man on the sideline. They cut back inside. This is number 5. He has a touchdown already, and he gets dragged down around the 9 with 10 seconds to go. Time out, Miami Powell. They'll have 1 remaining. So out of the timeout, Miami Powell will have 1 left. They got 10 seconds and about 9 yards to get to pay dirt. Powell's got trips to the right, 1 down to the left. Number 4, back to pass. Can't find anybody. Looks like he might take it himself. No, he's going to throw it, and he just missed his receiver. He had about a mile of green grass in front of him. He honestly could have taken it himself, but chose to pass. Just missed his receiver. Third and goal. And timeout, Miami Powell. They're going to come up with a play. So Miami Powell's out of timeouts. Pompano has 2 left. And 2 seconds to go here in the first half for the Chiefs. This will be the final play of the second quarter. 2 receivers left and right. Number 1 is right next to number 4 in the backfield. Number 4 back to pass. Up in the corner of the end zone and too deep. So again, number 4 had a chance to potentially run it in. But that is how the first half will end. Miami Powell leads the Pompano Eagles by a score 27-6. And we'll take a break for halftime. 10-minute halftime for this 12U matchup. We'll be right back for the second half. Miami Powell leads 27-6 over the Pompano Eagles. Don't go too far.
Are you familiar with QwikCut? Our platform and mobile app cover every sport you know. You can share and capture video and highlights with your team, coaches, or relatives. Our editor allows both athletes and coaches to build highlight reels to send to college recruiters. Our coaching and messaging tools help coaches coach and players learn. Visit our website, www.QwikCut.com, to sign up for a free trial or call us to set up a demo at 407-768-2011.
Good evening. Welcome back into the QwikCut Sports Network here in Hollywood, Florida. My name is Conrad Volch, and it has been a beautiful day and some great action here for some AYFL Super Bowl Saturday football here at MacArthur High School, home of the Mustangs. Well, if you think you're going crazy, you're not. The Miami Powell Chiefs changed their jerseys and pants at halftime, so they are now in all gold for the rest of the game. The Eagles did not do that. But when we get started, it'll be 27-6, and Miami Powell just needs one more touchdown, and it will be a running clock. Because if you go up by 25 points or more at any point in the game, it's a running clock, and they just need a touchdown to do that. This will be returned by number 2 of Miami Powell. He's starting to turn the corner, cuts it back inside, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 48-yard line. I mean, he was about 2 traffic turns away from scoring a kick return touchdown. So Miami Powell will set up shop at the 48, 49-yard line. Again, they did change their uniforms at halftime. They did not change their helmets, but they will be in all yellowish gold, or like a goldenrod color, for the remainder of the game. 1st and 10. Number 4 hands it off to 23, trying to get through a mess of guys. That's going to be about a 1-yard loss, maybe no gain. And that'll force the clock to move. 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. Ball is at actually a 1-yard gain. Ball is right at midfield. And the Chiefs in no hurry here. And we have a penalty marker on the field. Looks like it's going to be false start, Miami Powell. Bring up 2nd down for the Chiefs. So 2nd and 14 for the Chiefs. Number 4 is under center, calling out the check on the right end of the Eagles' defensive line. And this will be a run up the middle. Number 1 is still going, kind of spins in a circle, still going, and he got propelled forward out of bounds at the 30. So that's a 24-yard scamper all the way to the 30, and we've got an injured Eagle on the field. So hopefully the Pompano Eagle player is okay. And at one point, this Eagle squad led 6-0. Miami Powell has scored 27 unanswered. I hope he's okay. We see some members of the medical teams going out there. They send the Eagles team back to their sideline. Looks like, can't see the number of the player, at least not yet. They pick him up and they will carry him to the sideline. That is number 21 of King Godfrey. The coaches will fireman carry him to the sideline. And Miami Powell will have it 1st and 10 from the 30. Move those chains. So wide doubles for Miami Powell, running back to his right. Number 4 back to pass, being chased. The ball is hanging up in the air, and it's caught for a touchdown. How about that? A 30-yard touchdown pass to number 8. That is the third touchdown pass, or excuse me, second touchdown. No, that is the third one. That's the third touchdown pass thrown by number 4 for Miami Powell. And now we have entered a running clock. So they'll go for the 1-point try. Rolling to his right, throws it in the end zone, and that is a 1-point successful try by number 0. 34-6 is your current score. Just a beautiful pass, just the DB to beat, and he stole it away from the DB and basically just had to fall or walk backwards for half a step. We've entered a running clock. Again, the running clock rules apply when you go ahead by 25 points or more. They are ahead by 28. So Miami Powell will kick it off here with a running clock here in the third quarter. And that is collected there by number 3 of Navon Smith. So under 6 to play here in the third. The Pompano Eagles will take it from the 40-yard line. It's crazy, we played so much football today. The AYFL logo at midfield is pretty much gone. It looks like we're having a water break. So water break timeout, clock will stop. 5:39 to go when we come back, still a running clock. So 1st and 10 from the 45. Eagles trying to run it around the right side. And once again, this is Devon Smith going to work. He's been the heaviest pusher on offense for the Eagles, and we've got an injured Chief on the field. Clock will stop, 5:13 to play. And the only time the clock will stop from here on out is for injuries, water breaks, or when a team calls timeout. Great run there. Brought down by number 3 and number 1. Might have just had a weird landing. But that's just how it goes sometimes. So out of the injury timeout, it'll be 1st and 10 from the Miami PAL 47. It'll be tossed over. This will be a trick play. Ball is way up in the air, and it's incomplete. I like the idea. You see teams do it a lot. If they do it, quick toss to the running back. If he's got an arm, he'll chuck it downfield, but just missed his receiver. So 2nd and 10 from the 47. And they'll hand it off. Oh, he's got a big lane. And finally is tossed down by number 1. That was Devon Smith on the run. Gets enough for a first down and about 7 yards more. Eagles, another handoff to their running back. Flag comes in. Looked like it might have been Joshua Goodrum, but Devon Smith was also back there. It's going to be a personal foul face mask on the Chiefs, and we got an injured player down. So clock will stop with 3:18 left here in the third. As the injured Eagle is able to get to his feet and walk over to the sideline under his own power. So 1st and 10 in the red zone from the 16-yard line for the Eagles. Hand it off to Devon Smith again. Oh, he's still going. He'll run it all the way down to about the 4-yard line. 1st and 10. Down to 2:40 to play. Clock still running. And there's too many men in the huddle or on the field for Miami Powell. 58 was coming into sub 23. 23 couldn't get off the field fast enough. And 58 was in the offensive backfield. So, first and goal. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 2.5, 3 yard line. This is a run, trying to cut it back inside, and short. Devon Smith on the run. Stopped at the 1 yard line, short of the goal line. Alexander, Toledo, and they push ahead. No signal yet. And on second and goal, it is short. It's got to be within the half-foot line. And a missed handoff there. And short. Might have even lost a yard. So now it'll be 4th and goal. $50 seconds to go. Timeout. Eagles with 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So they got it down to the 1 yard line. They've run 3 straight plays, have not been able to get it in. It'll be 4th and goal from about the 1.5 yard line. And if they don't get it, Miami Powell will have it. 1st and 10 from about the 2. And here we go. Out of the Eagle timeout. 4th and goal from the 1, or from the 2. This will be a run by Devon Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. That's their first touchdown since their opening drive of the game. And that makes the score 34-12, still a running clock, because after it is tripped at 25 seconds, it does not go back. So they'll line up for the 2-point try. The 2-point kick from the 10. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So, touchdown, Pompano Eagles. Again, their first one since their first drive of the game. And it looks like they're just going to have them kick it for the untimed down. Kick is, no, they're not going to kick it. They're going to try to throw it. And there's a couple flags that fly in. Curious what the call is. I think it's ineligible receiver downfield. So the try does not count. That is the end of the third quarter. We still have one more quarter left. It's 34-12, Miami Powell. And again, once the 25-point or more window hits and it's tripped, it will not stop, no matter what. So the Eagles cut it to 22 points. And we'll have one more quarter left in this 2025 AYFL 12U Super Bowl game. We've got one more coming up after this one. It'll be the 13U game between the Miramar Wolverines and the Boynton Bulldogs. Had great competition all day. This is the first game we've had that had a running clock all day. So the Eagles will kick it away from their own 40. Anthony Von Stetna kicks it deep. And here come Miami Powell. Player spun down at about the 38-yard line. Clock will continue to run. It's number 4 for the Chiefs comes out to lead his team on a drive once again. Handoff is to, no, he's going to take it himself. 2-yard carry by the quarterback. Makes it 2nd and 8 from the 38. So once again, 2nd and 8 from the 38-yard line. They put number 15 in motion. Number 4 hands it off again, this time to number 13. He had a head of steam. Tackle just short of the first down, just past the 50. So 2nd and 1 from the 49. Or excuse me, 3rd and 1 from the 49. They need the 48 for a first. And 4 with the snap. Hands it to 13 again. He needed a yard, and he got it for the first down. So 1st and 10. Ball is at the 48-yard line of Pompano. Down to under 7 remaining here in the game. Miami Powell leads 34-12. .15 in motion. Back to pass. In trouble. Gets away from one group of tacklers, can't get away from the other. And we've got a injured Eagle back at the 35-yard line. Looks like when he missed the tackle, he hit himself. Might have had contact hard with the front of his helmet. So He gets up and he's okay, so that's a good sign. It's number 25 of Jonathan Paul. So 2nd and 16 from the 40. Line to gain is the opposite 44. Number 4 back to pass. Over towards the corner. Pass is caught and thrown down at the 40 is number 13. Pickup of about 1. So 3rd and about 16, 15 and a half from the 40. Opposite 44 for the line to gain. 5:37 and counting left in this 12U Super Bowl. Number 4 keeps it himself and runs into a host of Eagles. And timeout on the field by the Eagles. Their 2nd of the 2nd half. That was like it might have been Rodney Montgomery in on the tackle. Also in there was Austin Gradwell and I think Damon Sorrell. Might have seen Noble Amos in there as well. So 5:15 left in the game. Timeout Eagles. This will be 4th and 16. I think Miami Powell's going to punt it. So clock is rolling. A few ticks down to almost under 5 to go. Number 4 takes the high snap and will punt it away. Good punt there and instant contact right around the 30. It's caught there by Camden Hussey. And we'll have a water break on the field. Clock will stop with 4:32 left in the 4th quarter. So out of the water break, Pompano will get the ball. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Clock is rolling, under 4.5 to play here in this 12U Super Bowl for the AYFL.
So, 4 minutes left.
This pass is deep and Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was caught by somebody. It was not. They were looking for Camden Hussey right around the opposite 45. Decent spiral on that pass. No one was able to come up with it. So 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. They got 2 out to the right, 1 to the left. They throw a screen out to the right, caught by Harold Wesley III. And we've got an injured player down for the Eagles. This is Camden Hussey. Clock will stop with 3:25 on the clock. The injured player for the Eagles gets up and is able to walk to the sideline under his own power. Love to see that. And when we restart the clock, it'll be 3:25 and counting. Eagles will have it 3rd and 7 from the 35-yard line. Back to pass. Quarterback will take it himself. Alexander Toledo on the run. Gets it up to about 4th and 5. I'll spot it at the 30, looks like the 37, 38-yard line. Back to pass. In trouble. Will take it himself. And nowhere to go. It's been just that kind of night for Alexander Toledo. Not a whole lot of options. Had to take it himself. Picked up a couple yards, but not enough for a first down. And Miami Powell will take over with about 90 seconds to play. Clock is ticking. And they get the coach with the Gatorade bath. It's a perfect night to have it. It's not too cold out. I think they're going to make him snap it at least once. It's down to under a minute now. Everybody's got to line up for at least one more play. Number 4 is in the backfield, waiting for the snap. This will be number 13. He'll take it upfield. And He'll be tackled right around the 35-yard line. Less than 30 to play. That should do it. It'll be a running clock from here on out. 15 more seconds till it's official, but until then, congratulations to the Miami Pal Chiefs. They are your 2025 AYFL's 12U Super Bowl champions. They win by a score of 34-12. Also, congratulations to the Pompano Eagles. After a rough 0-3 start to begin the season, you guys ran the table and made it all the way to the Super Bowl. Congratulations on the showing. Well, we have one more game to go coming up in just a couple minutes. It will be a rematch from Week 4, the AYF Super Bowl 13U game featuring the Miramar Wolverines and the Boynton Beach Bulldogs. We'll be right back here on Quick Cut for the final game of the night in just a couple minutes.